Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I do go by the name of Aphrodite, and I'm so excited today to deliver this message. And the title of this message is Your Ancestors Are Smiling Down on You. You are elevating at a rapid rate. And I had this dream yesterday on September 1st, which breaks down to a 7-day, which is all about the crown chakra. And it was also on a Sunday, right, which rules the head, okay? And also the sun, which is, when we're talking about Christ consciousness, the sun rules Christ consciousness, right? And so in my dream, I'm seeing people who are, if you are someone who reads tarot, if you've been someone who's been reading tarot a lot, I'm seeing that you are getting further into your gifts. You're better to, or sorry, you're becoming better able to maybe interpret the cards differently. Like you're really beginning to tap into other information just by taking the advice that I'm giving to you guys. And one thing is, and we're talking about the sun, right? So, and I asked because I'm like, I know for a fact that my channel is shadow banned. Like I know it. All my pages have been shadow banned because it's like the information that I am giving to you guys, this is not information that you can find in a book, okay? This is information that people get killed for, okay? So it's like, I've been shadow banned on purpose, but tomorrow that all changes. The real numbers are going to reflect. And the reason why I know that my channel is shadow banned, and I know that my numbers do not reflect how many people are watching me, is because you guys pop up to me in my dreams, okay? Your ancestors speak to you through me, okay? And I'm like, they've been having me in tears crying because they are so proud of you. Like they are so thankful. And I'm telling you guys now, like, I have been able to uncover who is talking to me as far as ancestors. Some of them are celebrities, whether they are musicians, whether they are artists, whether they are seamstresses, whether they have been teachers, people who have done great things, who have been pillars in history. And I'm telling you guys, I know some of you guys, like I already have been able to uncover like who is whose ancestor, okay? And so not today, I'm not gonna do it today, but moving forward, like after the next time when I begin posting again, okay, when I begin posting again, like just know I will have specific messages coming from your specific ancestors. Because when I tell you I am rooting for you to literally like break out of these cycles, right, breaking out of these cycles, breaking these generational curses and gaining back what was stolen from you and your ancestors. And I promise you together we are going to do it, okay? There's a lot of people out here gatekeeping information, which I simply don't understand, right? And that's another reason why I don't understand people who come for me, is because like if I did not want to help you, if I didn't want to see you win, I would not be sharing this information openly and freely. Like, why are you attacking me when I'm literally trying to help you get to the same place that I'm going? If I did not care about you, I would not care about your elevation, but I do. If I didn't care about your elevation, I would not be here. You understand what I mean? And it's like, I'm not just doing this as me, right? These are literally your ancestors trying to talk to you. And so when you guys attack me, especially because your ancestors thank me on the daily. Like when I say they had me in tears, they had me in tears. So they thank me on the daily. And so you coming for me and not understanding that I work with your ancestors, it's like you are literally slapping them in the face, right? You're slapping them in the face. You're slapping down the opportunity to gain back power and control. Like you guys don't even realize that you are royalty, right? It's like, don't let these people fool you and tell you who you are. You better hold your head up high and act like you know, okay? So in my dream, right, there was elevators, okay? And I think we were in the bookstore, right? Obviously bookstores is somewhere you go to study, right? And so I'm going up the elevator, and it's going really fast. Like, I mean, it's going so fast that I tripped at the top. Like, that is how quickly you guys are taking this knowledge and you are transforming your lives, right? And you guys should be so very proud of yourselves. Because when I say, like, I could feel the energy, I could feel the gratitude, like I could feel you guys not only freeing yourselves, but once again, freeing your ancestors and freeing your bloodline, right? And it's like, the way that you do this too is like, please understand that you connect with your ancestors all the time when you are continuing traditions, right? When you are pouring into your craft, your art, there's a reason why you are drawn to the things that you are drawn to. And it's like, continue seeking those things out. Because when I say they are going to be coming through to you stronger and stronger and stronger. And as I give you these specific messages that will be coming very soon, I'm telling you guys, like, I was like, oh, so when I was channeling like these certain people, I'm like, wait, is this your answer? Is this your descendant? And they're like, yes, I'm trying to get through to that person. I'm like, is this the only person you're trying to get through? They're like, yes. So, okay, like when I tell you, When I tell you I'm trying to get your inheritance back for you, like you are going to come into, when I say you're coming into abundance, I do mean you're coming into abundance. And when I say like y'all are my soul family, okay, and one thing I don't do is I don't play about my family. So it's like, and I'm not the kind of person who is going to succeed and watch the person next to me struggle. That's just, it's not in my heart. It just feels, I don't know, it feels weird. Like, and who wants to be at the top alone? Like, and that's very lonely. Like, no, I've always been someone who, I fucking love the idea of having a big family, which I do have a big family. We've been distant, but when I tell you guys what is coming, you guys have no idea what is coming. Like, I'm seeing like all the land that was stolen is going to be given back, okay? It's like we are returning back to holistic health. We are returning back to eating off the land, right? We are returning back to being in harmony with animals, okay? Like the future that we are coming into is going to be so beautiful. It's going to be like one big ass happy family reunion, okay? The family reunion that we always wanted but never had, like so it's like these are not just recipes from my ancestors, you understand? Like, yes, they are pouring in the recipes to me, but these are recipes we shared with one another, right? Just for harmony in the world. Like, you help your neighbor because you understand that you are all working together to keep the flow and cycle of life, as I mentioned in the last message. Oh, and then one thing I was gonna say, yes, the 2024 video I said something about the Great Migration. Like, it was gonna be the Great Migration part 2, basically. Okay, so this is like everyone going back to their homeland, right? What feels comfortable to them. So it's like if you are feeling drawn to somewhere, it is not for no reason. It's not for no reason. And if you can travel there, you should travel there. But if you cannot travel there, it's like you kind of want to at least like immerse yourself in that culture, immerse yourself in that language, immerse yourself in the different traditions. And okay, so now that I talked about that part of the dream, now that I talked about that, right? And it's like, oh, another thing is just like, I was just feeling everyone, like, because everyone was talking to me, right? And I'm just like, okay, I was asking my cards because, and well, now I don't have to use the cards to get answers from my ancestors. Like, now I know, like, when they're talking to me, and they do want me to stop using them eventually. So I will be coming out of using tarot cards. But, so it's, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so it's just like I know how many people, and it's like I know specifically who watches my channel, okay? So you guys may not know that I know that you watch my channel, but I know that you watch my channel, and I don't want that to make you feel uncomfortable, because like even sometimes like in person, like the way that people talk to me, I know that they've seen something that I've posted, right? And it's like, yes, we are all, like I said, unity consciousness. You don't realize necessarily that, yes, a lot of us do share some of the same thoughts, right? Because it's literally downloaded into all of us, because whether or not we are related by blood, like I said, we are related soul family, you know what I mean? And in a way, we are all connected, interconnected with one another. Okay, now that I got that away, like I said, this one's gonna be quick, y'all. This one's gonna be really quick, because I just want y'all to know, if no one has told you how proud they are of you, like I'm so proud of y'all. Like when I say y'all are going hard, okay, because your ancestors would not be as happy as they are. When I tell you, they had me in tears, child, tears, like of gratitude. I was feeling so grateful, because it's like I still don't necessarily always know the magnitude of what I am doing, right? And it's like even you guys and everything that you do, right? The way you cook and things of that nature, like just like I said, I think I already mentioned, like your craft, right? It's like you guys don't understand that you are performing magic every day. You are performing alchemy every day. These are things that your bloodline was tapped into. And it's just like, you may not understand how connected you already are to your culture, your native culture, I mean. Like, at your core, right? Not who they told you who you are, but who you really are inside, like what runs through your blood. And it's like people are going to come into remembrance of these things, right? You're coming into remembrance. The more you tap into these things, and the more you connect with them, right? And the more you do this, the more they are going to be able to directly communicate with you, right? And that is kind of my goal here with these messages that I'm going to be coming out with that are specific, is that I want you to be able to know someone in your direct lineage that you can connect with, because they are going to help you get to your highest timeline. When I tell y'all have famous people, like I mean famous, like you come from some powerful bloodlines, okay? Like, so when I say like I want to see you win, I truly do mean I want to see you win. And this this is not just like I want to see you win. I'm gonna make sure you win. Like, if I'm going to the top, y'all coming with me. I ain't never been one of those people where I'm gonna leave you hanging. Well, like, no. That's not what I do. If I come in your life, I'm there to elevate it, and that is a promise. That is not just a promise for me, but that is a promise to God. Everything that was stolen from you is coming back to you tenfold. I promise you that. And y'all gonna see. You ain't gotta take my word for it, but okay, the proof is in the pudding. That's all I'm gonna say. The proof is in the pudding. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, so in my dream, right, I had someone, okay, so I was at my bar in my dream, the bar that I work at. And so I was at the bar, and so there was a guy who like walked up behind me, right? And like he was like, I'm a good man. He was just like, I don't know. He was like, I'm a good man. Like, literally, okay, because I don't necessarily pay attention to, always pay attention to like guys, right? So I was asking my ancestors, I'm just like, oh, like I was like, because I've been thinking this whole time, you guys, because like I said, I've been shadow banned. I'm thinking everyone thinks I'm a fucking weirdo, okay? Which I don't care. Like, I don't care, because I'm like, look, this information, I mean, y'all can take it, don't take it, but it's getting me to where I need to go, right? It's getting me to where I need to go. So it's like, you can take it or not, but I'm like, it's working for me. That's why I do not care how people perceive me when I do these things, and that's why I'm able to do it with such tenacity, right? With such fearlessness. I just do it, and I'm like, I don't care if I'm talking to one person or 1,000 people. I'm gonna go just as hard. It don't matter how many people are in front of me, because if you can change one person's life, that means that person's gonna go change someone else's life, and it's literally a ripple effect, right? And that's what we do on the daily. Like, even like in the interactions that you have with people, like, you are impacting someone whether you realize it or not, okay? So your actions truly do matter. But yeah, so like, I don't be realizing like the different, I guess, the different guys that like suitors. Like, I don't necessarily realize how many suitors I have, and I'm just like, wait, hold up. Because I'm just like, people are like, it's not just, oh, you know, like, I want to get to know you. It's like, no, like, that is a wife. And I'm just like, yes, period. Like, period, because it's true. A man who findeth a wife findeth a good thing, okay? And it's like, come correct or don't come at all. But okay. So anyway, the important part though is that, okay, so he had walked up to me, and this was the weird part, because I was like, why are you all up on me, right? I was like, why are you all up on me? Like, in the dream, that was my conscious thought, was thinking like, why are you all up on me? And so anyways, I think he had ended up like kissing me on the side of on my face, right? Or tried to lick my left ear. And that is when I was kind of like, ooh, like, this is kind of creepy. Like, that's really, really weird, right? But the significance of this part is that so the left ear, right, made me think of the right hemisphere, because the left hand rules the right hemisphere of the brain, okay, which rules holistic thinking, emotional expression, spatial awareness, music, creativity, imagination, dimension, just thought, which is whole picture thinking, insight, and intuition, and I'm like, okay, so we stimulating both heads. We stimulating both heads, and we also stimulating the heart. And I'm just but no, it's really funny. No, but actually, I'm just realizing this. I didn't realize this earlier, but y'all remember I have that sex alchemy video, and I do talk about how oh gosh, literally kundalini energy, right? That is sexual energy, right? That serpent energy, it starts off as sexual energy, and as you rise it, or as it raises through your chakras, it becomes consciousness, right? So you move from subconscious to conscious thinking, okay? And the other thing that I was talking to him about today is, I was like, okay, so actually it's not necessarily consciousness that is higher thinking. It is your subconscious, right? Because it is something that you already know. It is something that is already in your DNA. It is something that is already embedded into you. And the more you tap into your subconscious and you raise that up, so it's no longer something that you are unaware of, but it is something that you are aware of. And now you are operating in what is already inside of you. So that is what you guys are literally doing right now. And when I say they are proud of you, they are proud of you, okay? And so yes, and then so people were coming to the bar, and I'm sorry if I'm speaking fast today, guys, but I'm on a tight timeline today. So I literally told them, like, look, we're gonna speak real quick. Like, this one is actually going to be quick, because I gotta go. Like, I'm on a strict timeline right now. But okay, so anyway, so people were coming to the bar, right, to get pitchers of beer. And first I was like, because I'm like, we don't sell pitchers of beer at our bar. But anyways, and then it was thinking, like, I mean, it was packed. Like, the bar was packed. And so then I started thinking, okay, so beer is made from nuts, right? And then I'm thinking of, like, nuts of knowledge. And then that made me think of, like, Jesus turning water into wine and multiplying food, right? And I remember in my last message, I was talking about spiritual food and knowledge. So it's like, okay, people are really starting to understand, like, Like, knowledge is wealth, okay? Like, knowledge is wealth. Knowledge is power. You understand what I mean? Because knowledge is what fuels your ability to survive, right? It's understanding, like, how to alchemize your situation. It's understanding that you do have power, right? You do have control. You may not be able to control everything, but when you learn how to work in harmony with what is going on in your life and you're able to transform it, you literally are, you can do anything. You can literally do anything. Like, you are not a victim. And this is one thing I said, like, you can no longer be made to feel like a victim. But yeah, so it's basically learning how to take your situation and learning how to alchemize it for your greatest potential, right? Or for your greatest benefit. It's like everything can be alchemized. Everything can be transformed. There's a lesson in everything. And the more you pay attention to these lessons and the more you start applying those lessons, the quicker you can get to your highest timeline, okay? And that's honestly, that is pretty much it. And the other thing that I want to say is, so for people who are always, because I mean, like I said, there are people who charge for information that's not even, one, it's not even this powerful. There are people who charge for information that is just like, it's like, why are you charging for that? And the crazy thing is, it's like, people need to hear this. So it's like, not only are you, it's giving, once again, it's giving false profit, right? Because a prophet tells you something because you need to hear it, right? So it's like someone who is going to charge you for something that is, and also that means that message is coming from God. So if you are charging somebody to hear something that is God sent, that means you are coming in the way of him getting a message to his people. So it's like you are in the way of God working. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are an obstacle. It's like you don't even need a middleman, right? Like, nobody needs a middleman to talk to God, right? When you open yourself to being able to have that open connection and open line of communication with God. But it's just like, so it's giving me false profit, because people who are trying to profit and benefit off of people seeking guidance, right? It's like, why are you charging people for that, right? Why are you charging to simply help people, right? It's like, if this was really something that was important to you, then I feel like it would be something that you just naturally do, something that just naturally flows through you, right? And that's why a lot of the information that I be giving to people, I tell them like, it's fine. Like, I do not ask for anything, right? I don't ask for anything. Your success is my success. Okay, that's what people don't understand. Your success is my success, because that means that I am doing what I need to do. That means I am making the impact that I intended to when I came here. Is one of the most important things. I always said I would die happy knowing that I am impacted somebody, that I made a good impact in somebody's life, that I could in some way change their life somehow, that I can inspire them to do greater. Okay, that has always meant like the most to me, and that is probably like the only thing I've ever asked for in this life. Like, when I tell you, like, I'm not someone who asks for much. Like, I really don't. Even since I was little, like, I just don't ask for much. I don't know. I was just born feeling like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I just don't need much to be happy. But so anyways, it's just like, so even like the more you guys share things with other people, right? Whatever you know. And that doesn't mean like, yes, some things you can, charge monetary. I'm not saying that, but it's just like certain things, just understand when you help people freely out of the kindness of your heart, all of that is going to be repaid to you, right? All of that is good karma, dharma, like, and it will come to you. It may not come back immediately, but understand it is accumulating. And when I tell you accumulating, baby, like, you have been, and it is coming back to you, okay? And your ancestors are stepping so hard behind you. They stepping so hard behind you. So don't ever think you are doing this alone, because you're not. You are not in this alone. Like, your ancestors are right there with you. They are rooting for you. Not only are they rooting for you, but they wish you would stop being so damn hard-headed and get your shit together, okay? That's okay, because I know they tired of me. Like, I was asking them hella questions. They're like, yes, girl, like, you is a hard-headed one. I'm not as hard-headed as I was, but I definitely, yes, I was very, very hard-headed. But I'm like, okay, but we still did what needed to be done. We're still on the correct, we're on track. We're on the right timeline. It may have took a little bit of whipping into shape, but like, we're here and we're doing the damn thing, okay? And I want y'all to keep continuing to do the damn thing. And what was I feel like I was gonna say one more thing. Hold up. Okay, I don't remember what I was gonna say, so maybe it just was best that I did not say it. But I want to say that, so just remember that with everything, you are planting a seed. You are sowing a seed. So if you want to be fruitful, make sure you are planting something that is meant to be fruitful. You know what I mean? You don't want to plant a seed, a rotten seed, okay? Don't plant rotten seeds if you do not want to bear rotten fruit, because they are not going to benefit you in any way. And you're going to wonder why you're sitting in lack, and it's because of something that you are doing, something that you are putting out into the universe, right? That is just, it's backfiring, basically, okay? So I think, honestly, I think we're going to leave it there. I really hope I didn't miss anything, but if I did, I know this message still came out. I did what I intended to do, and that's all that matters. But just know I got good things coming for y'all. Good things are coming for you, and it's not just from me, but it's also from God, from your ancestors. And when I say we are going to rise together, I meant what I said, and I do not break my promises, and God's word does not, his promises do not return null and void, okay? Sorry, y'all, I'm driving, but I remembered the one thing that I wanted to mention also is the barter system will be making a return, okay? So many people may be wondering, like, okay, well, if the system is going to fall, then what is the purpose? And it's like, you want to sharpen whatever skill is unique to you, right? Whatever skill you have that you think other people are going to need, that other people may not have necessarily mastered, right? What do you have that other people cannot offer, right? And you want to master that skill. Do something that you're going to be able to trade with someone else, right? It's going to be a trade-off, right? Because once the system collapses, obviously money, the way that currency works, is going to be a lot different. So the barter system is, like I said, and I said this before a while ago, the barter system is going to make a return, okay? So please understand that. And yeah, I love you all, and I will see y'all next time. All right, bye.